Oric Orbiter with the Oric carpet brush. And we're doing that. We're going to scrub in our pre-spray real quick with this. So he's not going to do the whole carpet. He's only going to try to hit the traffic areas and where he sees a darker area at. And this does help to initially break down the stains. So some of the areas will probably lighten up a little bit, but all the stuff's still in there because the brush doesn't pick anything up. Now this is a problem area in most of the apartments we do because this is where people sit on their couch with their shoes on and they tend to grind their heels into the carpet and it always leaves a pretty bad stain.
You see how good the stuff is breaking up?
Yeah, it's doing a good job.
It'll come right out with the bonnet. Oh yeah. That gray area is actually gone.
Yeah, we found an area that's going to be stubborn.
Well, it's got a setting stain, but it'll come out with the bonnet once I've done all this pre-scrubbing.
A lot of what we run into in these apartments, there's things like hair dye, shoe polish, things that people, they get it on the carpet and then they smear it in. And sometimes it's just going to be a permanent stain and it's never going to come out. You never really know until you try to mess with it a while. But this one we're trying to hurry because the people are actually going to be moving in probably about an hour after we leave. So it's going to be a kind of a rush job. If we can do it quickly, it's best, but we want to make sure and do a good job too. So, all right, you can see that area still has a darkness to it. And remember, this is probably going to be an area where the carpet fibers have been broken down because of all the grit and everything that was being ground into them. And so it's not very likely we're going to make it all look like one uniform piece of carpet. You'll be able to tell it's pretty worn out, but that's what we have to deal with. So he's finished with the brush. Now he's going to get the bonnet
Here, just one second.
started. You see here, he just has it in the sink, and he gets it pretty wet, and he wrings it out. And there's the driver. The driver has a lot of fuzz on it because
From the bonnet.
yeah, it's kind of sharp. Actually, if you slap your hand on it like that, it kind of hurts a little bit because it's pretty sharp little pointers on there to grip on. And we'll see if the Oric goes on, if he sets it down on there, if it goes on with the first try, or if he has to fix it by hand.
And normally it'll jump on. I don't know if it will now. Yep, it did. Nope. Gotta set it on there.
Check it off a little bit.
If you don't set it on there even, the machine will wobble. I don't think it'll hurt the machine, but it'll wobble, and it's not for the best. You want it to be smooth.
All right, now starting to bonnet clean with the Ork bonnet on the Ork orbiter. And one of the nice things is the restoring of the carpet nap, making it fluffy, and that's a real key benefit because we're not putting down too much water. And when you use a regular extractor like a Rub Doctor, Bissell Big Green, or Hoover Steenback, you're gonna have to put more water into the carpet to clean than we have to do with this method. So this is kind of nice for that, especially because people are gonna be moving in here probably within a couple of hours, and the carpet will be, it may not be fully dry, but it'll be a lot drier than if we used another method. Now we're doing a 3-bedroom apartment. So what I'm going to show in this video is the living room, maybe the hall a little bit, and then we're going to put up separate videos later on the bedrooms, because they're not as much to look at as far as stains, and also it's going to make it, otherwise we'd have a 45-minute video, and that's just too much to put up at one time. So we got a real slow internet connection. We get like 768K of upload speed, so uploading a 20-minute video takes us all night. So we try to break them up in smaller pieces as much as we can.
Plus, nobody wants to get stuck watching a 40-minute video.
Now this is one of the jobs where we end up doing the floors and the carpets. So it takes a little bit more time to do. And then you have the same problem, if you get the floors cleaned, then you end up getting them dirty again when you do the carpets, and vice versa. So it's kind of tricky. We end up having to repeat a lot of our work because we're doing the job at the same time. Ideally, it'd be nice to be able to come and do the carpets one day, and when they're fully dry, then do the floors. Because what happens is, if the carpet is slightly damp, you step on your pre-spray, and you end up walking on your floor and leaving a footprint. So it's kind of a lot of doubling of effort. But, you know, it's just the way it works. Now this carpet, we had to get down on our hands and knees, and we had to get down and get a bunch of candy out that had been stuck in the floor. So this is actually taking us quite a while to do this.
This is that difficult spot. Looks like it came out.
Yeah, tightened it a little bit. I could see with the naked eye it looks pretty good, but I could see through the camera that there's still something there.
I can see a little bit of something. May have a little hair dye or something that was in it.
Yeah, I'm seeing right now that's really good. You can really obviously see where someone's couch was at.
Alright, here comes the dirty spot.
Yeah, we'll see how we can do on this. This is one of those things, you know, the person cleaning the carpet can't fix damage. So getting the dirt out of the carpet's one thing, fixing damages is a whole nother story. So all we can try to do is hopefully we can get it so it blends in as good as we can make it. And since people are moving in today before it even dries fully, they're going to probably be putting their furniture down, so it's not going to be as noticeable once the room's furnished again.
It's coming out pretty good. Just takes a little work. Little know-how.
It was about 19 degrees outside when we came over here, so we're below freezing, so it doesn't make it really good for drying carpets up quickly either. So it's less than optimum conditions, although the sun's out. But this living room is by far the worst part of the whole house.
Pretty good. One more good pass over it, and we're going to give up. That's not bad. Alright, let's go down the hall. Stop, I'll move forward.
Okay, see if we get a good view from this perspective.
And they walked on down the hall. Alright, here we go.
As filthy as this carpet was, this is one of the worst vacuuming jobs we've had in a while. There's a lot of just dirt that's going to probably come out on the bonnet, so it may be it may look more dramatic than, it's not really stains coming out, it's just dirt that's still embedded in the fibers. And that's pretty easy to get out when you go over it with a bonnet. Little closet action. Okay, he's getting ready to
I'm coming in that room now.
finish the hall. So I'm going to stop so we can shorten the video down a little bit. And we're going to put these bedrooms up as separate videos anyway. And what I'm going to put on the end of this one is just, we're going to show the carpet after we've raked it. So stay tuned.